Alright guys, the next episode is right here, right now. And I'm gonna go get out of here now. I'm gonna go back upstairs, climb up that ladder, and I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of platforming. When I say a little tiny bit of platforming, meaning that I'm just gonna have to drop down to a certain specific area here and pick up one item. And I'm looking around, where the heck is that area that I want? Oh, here it is. So as long as you drop down there, you shouldn't lose too much health. But I think I will still heal up after. Oh. And you get this corpse. You get thick cold blood number 5, which gives you loads of blood echoes. Oh, it's such a small amount. I'm not even gonna bother healing. And yeah, as you can see, there's a cold blood dew 1 and thick cold blood. Used to get a large amount of blood echoes. I'm not going to use it just yet. I don't think I need it. The only reason I would ever use it is to level up, which I will do in a bit. I'll have to repair my weapon, of course, because there is weapon damage that you're going to need to repair. And you can see it's 180 at the moment out of 200, so I lost 20 of durability. What I found is the durability of this weapon is not bad at all. It's actually quite realistically good. You don't have to, I mean, I repair it quite often, but it's not something that you have to worry about all too much. But then again, it depends on the weapon. Some weapons, like the Nitrous, which we will get eventually, which is one that I very highly recommend you guys using for certain bosses. I'll explain that later. But yeah, for certain weapons like the Nitrous, it's this way, sorry, to go back up, because there's nothing else I want to do here right now. I just want to go back up. For weapons like the Nitrous, where the, I think it's only 100 that is got of damage, not of damage, of freaking heck. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so 100 of durability, sorry. Couldn't even remember the word there. It will break quite easily, so that's why you have to repair it constantly and keep a backup secondary for it. But yeah. Not something I have to worry about just yet. Now, in here, is there any good reason to come here? I don't think so. No, there isn't. There isn't just yet. Now, before I carry on, which I came from here, and I'm trying to think, is there any other way? Anything else I want to do here? I don't think so. Now, these two guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run past them. And then run past that guy down here. And then I only have to worry about this guy just now. And the reason why I'm running here, and there's another guy here, kind of a little mini ambush. God damn it, it still got a hit on me. There's one guy here for an ambush, and there is... Oops, wrong one. I'll just keep doing it wrong, but yeah, I'll put the torch so you guys can see. There's another guy here for another ambush. So that one wasn't really an ambush, he was just there, but this one is an ambush. So kill those two guys just to be comfortable. Transform your weapon, and now... Oh, that was a freaking critical on the other guy. And now you can do that, you can just hit these guys. They can't pass through this door, so you got easy kills, because otherwise these two guys, especially at this point in time in the game where I haven't even leveled up ever in the game, they can become really, really difficult and don't get too attack hungry like I have, because they can still hit you through here. They clip through the door a bit, but not much. And as you can see, especially that one, it's quite lethal. Just hit him a few times, back it up. Ooh, whoa, that was too dangerous there. There you go, dead. So, this is a great place to farm. Time freeze of terrain, yeah, I agree with that. This is a good place to farm blood vials and blood echoes, especially early in the game. So if you want to level up a bit more, get your weapons leveled up and whatnot, definitely do that. Now, yet again, in here, there's an item right there. If you run towards the item, this little fella here will shoot you. and will get a really easy hit on you. You can farm quicksilver bullets too. Punch and Blood cocktail, I'm going to quickly show you guys what it is. It's basically, it is what it says. It's mature blood cocktail that releases a pungent odor when thrown that attacks bloodthirsty beasts. So you can use this to defeat bosses, not to defeat them, but to, let's say I'm going to throw one at that, you know, I'm going to throw one here, and the beast would just go to it and try to lick up the blood, because, yeah, it's just like bait, basically. When the hunt began, the healing church abandoned us, blocking the great bridge to the cathedral ward, as they burned old Yharnam to the ground on that moonlight night. So that's just what it says. So this is a great place to farm for stuff that I highly recommend you guys do it if you're new to the game. Now this door over here to the left you can just open. This door here to the right is unfortunately locked from the other side, but we will open it up pretty soon. Not just yet though, but we will in a bit. So coming up to this side, there's already a guy coming for us. I'm just gonna dodge that attack and kill him up. This town's finished. And again, as a matter of fact, here, if there are new players, let me just point towards the... I did it right this time. Actually, I'll do it right here. Point towards the guy, kind of. Am I pointing towards the guy properly? I am now. And jot down a note that says, beware of wheelchair. And then I'll point forward. And there you go. That's another helpful note and tip for new players that don't know about him. There's two giant guys on there. They're going to be a pain in the ass, but it's not time to fight them just yet. Again, if you were to just go to the Bloodstone Shard, the guy could get a drop on you. Luckily for me, he's already died. And if you go up here, you can open this gate, and we are back at the lamp, back on the other side where that gate was closed, the first lamp that we lit up. If you talk to this guy now...
Across the valley to the east of you, deep within light, I haven't heard of that's your...
He's still saying the same sentence, however...
Across the deep...
No, he's still saying the same thing. So, it's not... Yeah, it's not Eastern just yet. However, before I carry on... And I think I've died here once where I've just jumped down. But yeah, you gotta be careful with these ladders, because they will... If you don't press down... Oh, crap, I thought he was still alive. He's just chilling there, just sitting down. Having a bit of a rest. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with those ladders, because if you just jump down stupidly like I have, you're gonna die. For sure. Or lose a lot of health, which then can lead to your death. But I think you're gonna die. I have died in this game in every single way imaginable. I think every single enemy in this game has killed me at least once. Not saying I'm bad at the game, just saying that.
Still in need of...
Okay, she doesn't say anything just yet. But yeah, you will have to come back to her sooner or later. And she is... Yeah, she is going to... Actually, let me just have a quick look at my menu. No, I can't do that. She will eventually take in people that you rescue, basically. So if you rescue people, if you can tell them where to go, because they will ask, you know, is there a safe place that you know, like a safe haven, and then you can take them to Yosefka's clinic, which I'm not going to, but it's good to have the option. As a matter of fact, on my first playthrough, I've saved everyone. I've managed that feat, so yeah. Now this area, I don't particularly like all too much, because I think it's quite a difficult one. But it's a lot easier if you just take these two guys one at a time. That's for damn sure. And I've died here. And when I've died here, I lost my blood echoes, and that was the first time that I permanently lost them, because I died here once. Oops, I didn't have to lock on him. I died here once, and obviously they took my blood echoes, and then I came here to get my blood echoes, and then they killed me again. Oh, well that didn't work out at all. Yeah, he kind of gives up when he goes down here, so you can just And as you can see, there is no stopping him, because he's obviously much larger than you. Your attacks are not gonna parry him. Oh crap! Oh, well, that was a fail, kind of. Just a couple of hits and then back it up, because he's pretty much dead. You can just finish him. I'll get you. I use blood vials. I'm not gonna say significantly, but I use them quite sparingly. So, ooh, son of a gun. Whenever I need to. There you go. Every time I parry him, I don't even know. Back it up. That, yeah. That's why these guys are so freaking powerful. And that's why I'm not too good at parrying. As you can see, I've missed pretty much every single time. And I keep missing. That's the attack I wanted. Oh, crap. Ah, damn it. That was just awful. That was quite bad of me. Yeah. I parried him, and then every time I parry him, not counting on parrying, so I don't attack properly, and then I don't parry him properly at all. And it's just not good. But yeah, this is the other side of that door that I am now going to unlock. And now you don't have to necessarily fight them again, because, yeah. Well, there was another way of coming down here, and I'm going to show you guys how in a bit, but not just yet. Now up here, this is a way that you could have jumped down from up there, and to get a shortcut here. So that's why you don't necessarily need to do this area the way I've done it, but I've done it the way I've done it because I like it. Again, this area, which is basically 3 blood echoes, where they're just dogs in cages that won't attack you, other than one of them. And up there is from the old cemetery, where I destroyed the stuff in lockdown, and I didn't come down there because I wasn't ready yet. But I could have. So I could have gone to this area a lot earlier than what I've just have. But I didn't want to, because I wanted to unlock that shortcut that I've just have. But yeah, you skip a big chunk of the game. There's a dog there. So always be careful. Hit the dog and then get the item. And this is what the central Yharnam part, or just Yharnam in general, is so treacherous. It's because it's like every time you see an item on the floor, you think, "Oh, goody, free item," and then you.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
Okay, so this is the first person that asks you for a safe place. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't have any safe places at the moment, so I can't tell her. Eventually, and I think it's from here. I think it's from here now. You can tell people to go to Yosefka's clinic, but again, I need to speak with Yosefka first and then tell people to go there. But I'm not going to do that. And I'll explain why at a later date. He's gonna do that flame attack thingy, and he is defeated. And there is a reason why I defeated that guy just now. I'm just gonna go sneak up on this one and defeat him too. Now, one must be... I'll transform the weapon just so it's... See, this is all I want to do to those guys. Sneak attacks like this. And my weapons transforms, it does a bit more damage. And that should be enough to kill him. And I get a blood vial and a guy shooting at me. And I think there's going to be some of the same on the other side. Some other guys there, and they'll be shooting at me as well. Cold blood dew. Ah, I could swear there was something else in here. There was a light, but not that. Alright, now I've got this guy from this side. I'm relatively happy. So I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to go back up here. Now, this path is like... It's so well made. It's like so linear. You just come down here, you got stairs down there, you got loads of barrels and crap on this room, but nothing else much to it. There's an enemy down there, so everything is telling you to go down there. However, there is a doorway here. If you do decide to go this way, and you can just fall down through this doorway. And there's another area here that the game didn't really... Well, it's not that it didn't tell you, it's just kind of like was kind of hiding it from you. So I'm gonna get that cool blood dew and transform my weapon here. And I gotta be careful because I am gonna take a step forward when I do that. And so I have to aim it properly. There you go. And have it fall down there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for that one. Be very careful. Always take always do it from a few steps back. Although I think this one is the easiest one of the two. As you can see, I didn't even miss. And yeah, that's gonna fall down even more down there. Again, more bells protecting another doorway. Now this, I cocked up this on my first playthrough, and I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna do this time. Over there is another hunter called Eileen the Crow. Treat friends with care, and I completely agree with this. Now, me being, again, a noob, not knowing what to do, I came here and I attacked her straight away because I thought she was an enemy. So I, you know, tried to do a visceral attack and whatnot, and that didn't turn out well for me because she killed me in one hit. Once you aggro Eileen, that's it. Game over. There's no, well, not game over, but there's no not aggroing her. There's nothing else you can do. You break all her quest line. You just break everything. But I'm not going to do that now.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Blood Hunter's mark.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
And if you talk to her again...
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts? No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Shake off Kate move. Oh yeah, so this kind of starts off her quest line, and yeah, she's friendly, she will give you stuff. She is, again, fatal if you freaking mess with her, which I have done, and she killed me nearly instantly. And you get this kick-ass move. So yeah, she's fatal. She's gonna kill you. There's no way you're gonna win that fight. That's just period. No matter what you do, you have to be very highly leveled. 20 is the bare minimum that you can even have a chance with her. Obviously, she killed me instantly as soon as I've stepped in her. Unfortunately, and that's just, yeah, I've learned from my mistakes. So that's why I'm saying, guys, don't do the same mistake as I have. Make yourself new mistakes. And I'm gonna drop down here. I'm gonna lose some health, which means I'm gonna have to heal up, because that's way too much health lost. And if you roll as soon as you fall down, you won't stagger for as long. And yeah, I think I kind of consider that as a stagger, because you kind of stop there for a few moments. And oh crap! And so if you roll, you're ready for action a lot quicker. I just gotta bait this guy to a more open area. Not too open, because I don't want to fall down there. Which I have done several times. Back it up. One more hit, and he's gone. No, I think my problem before, when I first started playing this game, that's the reason I died so much, was again, I was extremely intimidated, to the point I was so intimidated that I've waited this long to get this game. And that's one of my most regrets at the moment, is that I've waited this long to get this game, because it's so freaking good. I wish I had gotten it the day it came out, but because I'm still not too much into the Dark Souls games, and because I'm still not too much into the Dark Souls games, yeah, I was intimidated by this. Like, I'm not going to be any good at this. They're just, yeah, they're going to I'm gonna die loads, and it's just gonna be difficult for me. And I'm gonna attract that beast over here where the guy can't shoot me. Well, he can shoot, but he can't hit me. And now I get a fair fight with this guy. Oh, what the? Look at that massive freaking hitbox. What the? For that, I'm gonna shoot you now. I'd shoot him a few more times if I could. I know I'm wasting freaking bullets or whatever, but again, it's just a bit of revenge. There's going to be plenty around here. If anything, I should shoot more in this game, because I finished the game with my bullets at absolute max, because I didn't shot enough in the game. I barely shot at all, as a matter of fact. And the reason being that I didn't shoot all too much was, again, I'm not confident with my... Oh crap, I just fell there. I'm not comfortable with my parrying, so I'm presuming that most of the times I'm just not going to be able to parry them, and because the guns don't do all that much damage, it's like, well, it's fruitless to do anything, so I just don't do it. That's not really the case. I don't want them... Well, I want them to fall, but not just yet, because all they have is pebbles anyway, so it's not like I'm... Hello? Kind of hidden there. All they give is pebbles anyway, so it's like, eh, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna start shooting a lot more in this game. And if I don't parry them, at least I'll do a tiny little bit of damage, which is good enough for me. And this is the only reason why you'd want to go here, just to get this oil urn. And there's pretty much nothing else here that I can't remember of anything else here. Yeah, no, there isn't, for sure. Anywho, we were on the other side. That's where we got, not too long ago, and that's where we got our first armor, or first armor upgrade, should I say. And I told you guys, look at this side and remember it, and here we are on this side. I hope you guys remembered it. And yeah, now I'm not going to drop off down there. I can drop off here, even though I should take the ladder. And most probably, is there enemies down there? Well, there's going to be rats, I know that fact for sure. There aren't any right now, but yeah, I'm going to drop down here and get this bloodstone shard. This is used to upgrade our weapon. So to upgrade our weapon, all we need is bloodstone shards, which are obviously different varieties of it, and we need blood echoes, because it's going to cost you some money to upgrade, and it's going to cost you some shards to get them upgraded. I'm going this way. I don't even... Oh yeah, there's nothing here. I was going to say, I don't even know if I should, and it's like, yeah, no, I shouldn't really. There's nothing there. So let's forget about that way. Let's keep an eye on the time. I'm gonna give it another couple more minutes, because this part is important. You can go down there, and I will in a minute, but not just yet. Beware of the dead. So they're not really dead, they're still alive and fighting. You can throw Molotov cocktails if you want, and start burning them off. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't think I'm gonna even fight them, because they don't give any decent blood echoes anyway, so it's like whatever. So going up that stairs, this ladder, sorry, and yeah, that's where I was. Loads of dead guys there still. And before I go there and kill that guy, let me go here. Yes, crows. Lots and lots of freaking crows. Jeez. They were alive. Like I said, yeah, all they got is pebbles, and the other ones I killed don't even have anything. Madman's knowledge. Freaking finally. And obviously the notes already said what I was going to say, which is you must accept insight, eventually remember Doll. I'm going to upvote this, because this is absolutely, yeah, absolutely decent. So, yeah, this is our first Madman's knowledge. And you basically use this to gain insight, and then be able to see the doll come to life. Now, before I do that, I'm going to very cautiously transform my weapon and try to get a sneak up on this guy. Hopefully I can do it. I've done it before, but I always manage to cock up these parts. Luckily for me, not today. Some blood vials. Let's climb up this ladder. And I'm gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. I'm gonna, first and foremost, unlock this door. which we've already seen and I've pointed out to you guys. But before I carry on, let me just talk to this girl.
Who are you? I don't know your name, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Maybe it's we look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Fine girl's mother.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Now, this is the main reason
One
you...
of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Now, remember that music box because it's important. And that's why I came here first. Rather than come here, you know... Yeah, that's why I came here first before I went to one of the... actually, it's going to be my second boss. But yeah, before I went to the boss, that's why you want to come up here and talk to this little girl because you want that music box. And the whole story with that little girl is just so sad. I'm not going to spoil it or tell you guys what it is just yet. We're just going to have to wait a little bit longer and we'll find out about it together. I think it's this way. And yeah, there's a giant guy over there and more birds. Unfortunately, as soon as I do go to this way and go back to the lamp, which that's what I want to do. Yeah, this is going to... all the enemies are going to respawn and come back. So I'll pretty much clear the entire Yharnam and then I'm going to have to just fight them all over again. And yeah, it's not going to be... well, this is going to be something that I'm going to have to do. What am I doing? I'm going back. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream and I'm going to end this video here, guys, because it's been too long. So I'll see